Hello, this is High Templar. Welcome back to my Total War Warhammer news video. And we have more news. Yesterday there was an article published what the teams are working on right now. And I do want to focus in this video on one specific thing, that is new content team that you can see right here. New content team. And firstly, they are talking that there will be new friend, but we should not be thinking about it as a new lord, rather than something along the lines of the Blood Knight 3LC, which will probably mean a new hero unit. Well, but we will still have to wait and see, basically. Or maybe this will be just like a single lord without anything added to it, not a new faction playable, nothing like that. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm thinking from what I see here, it's rather something along the lines of Blood Knights 3LC, and that just was a single unit, and the old friend doesn't really think as a unit, so maybe a hero. Alright, then we have something that they are working on as well, that will be released later this year, but before Warhammer 2. And this is a new race pack. And the new race pack is something very, very exciting indeed. But it won't be Kislev, which is, what everyone wanted really. Kislev is amazing. And I really wanted to see those wing lancers. But if it's a new race for the Warhammer 1, but not Kislev, what it could be? And there are few options, because like new race is not really, they cannot put new factions of the Empire, new factions of the Greenskins, for example. I mean, new factions of the Empire they would, if they would be sufficiently different. But the way they phrase it, it's a race pack. I don't think that's a Middenheim as well, which is another thing that many people would like to play. So, what can it be? And there is obviously discussion on the Reddit about it. First thing that really, we see immediately. Some people said that it's the only race that wasn't yet covered, either halflings, but I really don't think there will be a halfling race starting in Demut. That would be really weird. No, I don't think it is the case, and it is a lot of work, and not a cool faction as well. Because let's just say, I mean, they might be like a fun to play, possibly, maybe, but no, I don't think they will be really popular. So that leaves us with few options, really. It might be Tilia, because Tilia is something that will be, well, they will have to add it in Warhammer 2. And I thought at first. I thought Tilia is the most likely, maybe Estalia, maybe Tilia. Those factions are different enough. Maybe Border Princess, but Border Princess would be unlikely. Like Tila or Estalia were the ones that I was thinking about, and the Estalia because they will be releasing them in Warhammer 2 as well, because they have some settlements in the Lustria. So, but then I read the Reddit article. There was a Reddit post when people were, well, basically speculating on a new race pack. And Rich CA posted first, "You are all so cold," which was like everybody obviously reacted to this. Norska confirm, which is something that was you could argue. I mean, they love wordplays, so it could be Norska. He could just be saying that we are so far from hitting the right place. And yeah, it could be, I mean, I don't know. Tom King obviously is not the one that will be there, so what could it be? Could it be Norska, really? And then there is this another post from the Reach, who says that he wish he could tell us and we would stop wandering. Now, mind you the spelling of the wandering. And the team is working on very hard to make it exciting, as fun to play as other races, and new feature, new content. Now, and everybody reacted to that like Wulfric the Wanderer confirmed. So-called itself is not as much of a giveaway, but wandering and so-called kind of bring us to Norska and one of the most fun tabletop lords, which is Wulfric the Wanderer. Now, Wulfric the Wanderer is an amazing character in tabletop, and I don't mean by he's very very powerful, it's just that he can curse, and not in a magical way. He can just throw names at you that you have no choice but to duel with him. You cannot. If he's challenging you for a duel in tabletop, you cannot refuse. You can't. Which is very cool, because he's a very powerful warrior on his own, and if he kills your general, well, you know, that would be a problem. So he is normally in the Warriors of Chaos, but he is a Norscan leader. If you want to look into it, this is a Wikipedia page for the Wulfric the Wanderer. And he's a champion of Chaos. He's pretty cool guy. And there are some quotes from here, like "Face me if you dare stand well," or "Do you lack even the elven maid courage? I thought sons of Grumnia were great warriors, but perhaps you are not true dwarf. Indeed, maybe you are instead just some breed of bearded goblin. Though in truth, I've seen finer birds on the troll's backside." And he said that to a dwarf king Trout Stonebird in perfect Kazalit, because that's his thing. He can call you names in your native tongue, and he's doing it perfectly. So yeah, that would be pretty fun character to play. Are there other possibilities still on the table? Yes, very much so. But it's kind of a giveaway with the cold and the wandering. It's too much of a wordplay to not be Norscan and not be Wulfric. So it was interesting. There are some people saying that it might be Albion, which I do not agree with them. I see Albion as a possible new race. Highly unlikely, because they would have to actually add the Albion into a game with the new lands and stuff like that. I'm not saying that's impossible, I just don't think that's something they will do. But I was proven wrong. So, like I said, I'm leaving the Tilea, Estalia, those things on the table. I do not believe that would be Albion. I do not believe that would be Halflings. And I think mostly my best guess would be Wulfric and Norscans. He's actually Sarl, but he can be playing other tribe. He sounds right. I think he is. I do not recall this very well, but but that's pretty much it. I hope you liked my video. If you did, press like, comment if you will, and see my other videos in Total War Warhammer. I'm doing mod reviews, DLC and speculation videos like here, but also let's plays in Total War series and other games. Thank you for watching, and see you later.